classrooms. All right. So now we have to, like it or not, we have to enlarge the hybrid space. Okay. So we used to have classrooms in the universities, in the campuses and all that, which they have occupied so much of the space, and or either we stayed at home on the right hand side, we're working from home. But if time goes by and with the pandemic has finally be overcome, and nobody can predict what will be the future looks like. So like it or not, we have to plan something that could cater for anything that will happen in the future. So in this situation or in this scenario, we have to think of a way of how we could enlarge the hybrid space in our campus. So the hybrid space in this situation will be inclusive of what we mean by the classrooms, the collaborative space, and also the smart learning space. So these are a few places that I think we need to really spend our time looking into it. All right, so that's how we can do it. So in this situation, so what we can do now is that, hold on, give me a minute, please. So in this situation, what could be the best for us to do in the future? Give me a minute. Now, what happened is that in the hybrid space, now one of the very crucial elements that we must have for everyone, I think that will be the usage of video conferencing application for teaching and learning. Okay, like it or not, you can't run away from using the video conferencing application. So in our choices, we could have, like in Malaysia, Zoom, WebEx, Microsoft Teams, Google Meet, and Skype. So you ask anyone in your mobile devices, in your notebooks, you could have all this to be in your, in your equipment, in your devices. So in this case, we can have a very rough, summary of the requirement in the hybrid space. So number one will be either you work or learn by laptops at home or in the cyberspace. So you must have these three elements. That could be the laptop, the desktop computers, the tablet, and so on and so forth. And the flexible tools and application for the users. So number one, so that will be the WebEx, Zoom, Google Meet, and so on and so forth. So number three will be the flexibility in workplace and the flexibility in using the right tool. I think that is very important. So in this scenario, so you must be having a very, very flexible easy mean of using things like cameras, speakerphones, and of course, for our observation will be the WMC Plus. All right. So what is WMC Plus? Now this is the short or the abbreviation of Wireless Media Collaborative System. This is one of the product lines of our SWITE. Okay, SWITE stands for Smart Wireless Interactive Presentation and Education System. Now, of course, we have been in the market for so long and so many years. I think a lot of IPTs, university campuses are using our products. And the WMC Plus, it is something that is convenient and efficient and easy to use. Okay, it is something that we would say very convenient for you to use. And of course, sorry. And you can allow the user to use their own meeting software and easily access equipment in the meeting room, cameras, microphones, and speaker. Now we will stress on how easy it is to access to all this equipment, okay? And of course, it's plug and play with one click, and you can begin the collaboration and the interaction in the teaching and learning session. Now, when it comes back to the ordinary or traditional classrooms, so one of the problems that faced by most of the users will be, if you look at this diagram where we have to use a direct cable. This could be the HDMI or a VGA cable that link to the display, okay? And there's no wireless screen sharing available. So the students or the user must use keyboard and the student account to join the meeting. And you must connect to the platform via internet to share single screen. And there's no wireless sharing from iOS, Android, or Windows devices. So these are the common problems that faced by most of the users. So what we will do now is that with the WMC, so most probably is that you are using wireless. You're using wireless technology, okay? You can share, with one button, all right? You can use it to show or to share your screen. So in this situation, on the side of the user, there's no need for you to connect any display cable or VGA or HDMI cable to the display unit. So all these users' devices are projecting or sharing their screen to the main display by using wireless technology. So what you have now is that each and every of the notebook or wireless devices are installed with the meeting software. All right, as you can see here, they are all installed. And there's only two cables that are linking to the display system. There's HDMI and USB. And of course, later on, I will show you the additional features that the WMC Plus has. So in this situation, it is so easy for the user to create a hybrid teaching and learning situation. Now, from what you can see now, so this is the wireless media collaborative system, okay? The base unit. So you can use any iOS, AirPlay, Miraclass, or optional, or even with HDMI or Type-C transmitter. So what you have here will be the very, very easy to use dongle. Just plug it in, press the dongle, and your screen will be shared to the main display. So just plug the dongle. Or alternatively, you can install the client software, okay, into your mobile devices. And from there, you just need 1 or 2 steps so that you can share your screen